We're going to be studying the book of Psalms, and we're going to be focusing on the first book of Psalms. And like I said, my premise is that the Psalms parallel the books of the law. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. So there's 5 books of the law and there's 5 books of Psalms. So we're going to take the first book, the book that parallels Genesis, and we're going to talk about the role that Psalms are supposed to play in the lives of the believers and in the life of the community of believers. So it's not just about the Psalm knowing and understanding it and then moving on. It's about meditating on it and dwelling on it and letting it transform you and transform your interaction with the community of believers around you, and in doing so transform the community of believers. And how a public affirmation and dedication to these truths lived out is meant to change and shape people. And at the core of these Psalms, that's where you get your theology. They didn't have, in the Old Testament, they didn't have a theology book. They had the Psalms. And that's where most of the theology comes from, is from the Psalms. So that's where you learn about who God is, who man is, sin, forgiveness, repentance. All of those are in the Psalms. And so by taking the Psalms, and particularly the Davidic Psalms in the first book, we're going to look at all of those themes and how you can change who you are by meditating on the Psalms. And how it can deeply change you and affect you. Not just knowing the truth and understanding, but learning to meditate on and live it as a truth.